Hello. Oh my god, why is that so loud? Why? Spotify, get it together. Hi guys. I just blew my own ears out. We're fine though. Hello. Welcome. Playing Dragon Age today. We are once again using Restream to stream over to YouTube as well. Just because I like having my VODs just automatically upload over there. But I did encounter some problems last time I used Restream, and I'm hoping that they have sorted. So we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if it works, see if it jives, and if it doesn't, we'll just switch back to regular streaming. Do you think a Dwelf? I didn't have the music. I thought I did. It was just really low, I think. Do you think a Dwelf can be a mage? Well, if we take all of the worst features of a dwarf and an elf, I'm gonna say no. That's just because I like mages. So if we're taking all of the worst features of a mage. Anyway, hi guys. No mages, and they're snooty about, yeah, they think that they're like superior because they can't be mages, you know? No bad featured. What was that? Oh, I was like, what emo is that supposed to be? Like how Mind Flayers hate Spellcat. Yeah. Anyway, I think I feel awkward today, because I feel like I don't usually stream this early anymore. It's been a while since I've streamed this early. The sun is still out, tie in the sky. It's interesting considering Genlocks can be made. That's true. Does that mean that Darkspawn have more of a connection to the Fade? I'm a fan of this. I'm wide awake. That's true. We're finally getting ad here when it's like daytime. So does that mean Darkspawn have a connection to the Fade then? Does that mean Darkspawn dream? Much to think about. Also, good news on the Dragon Age front. Apparently, we won't have to use the EA launcher for Veilguard if you buy it through Steam, which is very nice. I don't have to deal with the EA launcher. They announced that today. Haven't announced a release date, but whatever, you know, fucking say lovey. Well, given they have believed to be the punishment from the Maker, perhaps. Yeah, they do dream. However, it's mostly the sound of the Archdemon. That's true. Nightmares. Nightmare. All right. Let me open up my cheeky little Dragon Age. I'm like, and now we unlock Brood. Ugh, rather not, honestly. Loud in my ears. I hate the squishing noise. I hate the squishing noise. Whoa. Let me reorder. Oh. Okay. Settle down. Only had to pay $3.09 a gallon today for gas for like $19.20. You know, I can tell when the cats have been on my desk because inevitably my one monitor will be tilted down because they use it as like a little stepping stone to get to the window. All right, we'll go here. Game capture. Dragon Age. With Archdemon, Darkspawn, and the Architect. See, I'm like waiting for more about the Architect to like what's going on with what's going on with that? I forgot where I was. I don't know where I am. I haven't played in like a week. Maisie, have you considered that it's not about you? What are you boofing at? I think she's boofing at the sprinkler right now. There we go. I haven't even been mentioned in the books. DS stands for Dark Souls, or for dual screen. No, Darkspawn. Okay, let's see. What do we have going on? We got Orzammar. We got a lot of stuff going on in Orzammar. So speak to the Lords of the Assembly. The leadership of Orzammar is in chaos. Addressing the Assembly seems like the likely place to start looking for a solution. The Chamber of the Assembly is in the Diamond Quarter. For Filda's son, Ruck. That means we have to go to the Deep Roads for that. I don't want to go to the Deep Roads yet. Archdemon, Dark Souls. Bring Dagna's request to the circle. We can do that. Track down a thief who stole the tome of the shape rate. We have to go to the slums for that, but we got fucked on before, so I think we need to level up a little bit. Find records of Orda's family in Orden Tag. I think we have to go to the Deep Roads for that. Yeah. Stop to Jarvia and Hercarda. Again, we have to go into the slums, so we have to go past those guys that fucked on us. Trade Jarvia, yeah. Circle of Magi. There's some Urn of Sacred Ashes. Yeah, no one wants to go to the Deep Roads. I don't want to go to the Deep Roads. A love letter. Venerum. There's a quest to find a missing Ostagar veteran named Rexel. The details of the disappearance are too vague to provide any specific leads. Trials of the Crows. You have a contract to kill Ambassador Gamely, who is residing in the Royal Palace of Orzammar. When you take him out, a servant in the employ of the Crows will clean up the mess and make it look like he left Orzammar. So we do have to go back to Orzammar for that. We have to go to Flemeth's hut at some point. We have to go back to the Brazilian forest. The Brazilian. We got a couple of these scrolls to collect. Find and activate the rest of the mystical sites of power. Locate. Okay, we have to go back to that. We have to go to the Deep Roads for that as well. Notice of termination. Hello, Bashman. Okay, Brazilian. So I think that I think we only need to, figure out where this is in Orzammar. Found and dealt with the deserters, so I can collect on that. Oh, fuck me, dude. Thanks, Bashman. It's really loud. It's really loud. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. Oh, okay. Are you guys okay? Okay, we're currently working on okay, we can do that. So I'm gonna go to the Circle of Magi first. Good boy. And then we're going to we're gonna do
Yes.
Yes.
and talk to not so best boy anymore, Cullen. Well, you do not hold the character to the misdeeds of the voice actor. That dude shot himself in the right. Yeah. Yep. He sure fucking did. Hello. Okay. The voice actor who voices Cullen from this game. He's a bit of a twat. Yeah, I am being generous. Let's see, where do I go?
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You were very thorough. I'm impressed.
Someone had to do it.
And I am thankful you arrived when you did.
Circle back to normal, no time.
No time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes.
Person, yeah.
Farewell.
The tier just general hold. Okay, hold on. So the guy's name is Greg Ellis. He essentially decided that he would post, I think it was like a half-an-hour video of him complaining in character as Cullen that so as Cullen, he's talking in Cullen's voice as Cullen, that Cullen and his voice actor are being victimized by cancel culture. Because he, like Mike said, he's right-wing rhetoric. He was fucking going on. And he's calling them Cullenites. He like did like a call to action on Twitter, and it's become like a meme now amongst like the Dragon Age community. But yeah, he and he's like attacked like some of the writers for BioWare as well for Dragon Age. It's just like a really weird vibe, to be honest. A Cullen to action, if you will. Son of a bitch. Okay, first Enchanter Irving.
Went above and beyond the call of duty.
Yeah, he attacked them for being
circle.
inclusive.
You have done us proud.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Indeed. You have piqued my
Also, I have iced
curiosity.
coffee.
It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest.
Everyone needs to be straight, cis, hetero in my fantasy role-playing game. Yeah, the one thing that I want in a fantasy world is what I see in, you know, the real world. Straight white guys prevailing. I don't think she minds. She still wants to learn, though.
Fascinating. I suppose.
Yeah, he's a douche nozzle.
Should be flattered.
She's willing to give up casting clan for this.
See. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path
It ain't a
will
true
not be
RPG,
easy.
truly.
But if she chooses it, then she is welcome
Even
here
only
at
acceptable
the
race to
circle.
play as, too, in my
She
high
will
fantasy.
live and study with the tranquil.
Like, I'm not trying to shit on anyone.
When it is
Because
appropriate.
I have played a human fighter before. But if, like, your go-to all the time when you're playing, like, a high fantasy game is a human fighter, and you've not tried any other class, you don't want to try any other, like, race or ancestry, what's the point of that? That's boring. You're a boring person. You should feel bad about that. Thank you, First Enchanter.
If only the circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
Perhaps, but it was her choice to make.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the circle. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Okay.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
I'm bad for it, honestly, in these games because I go by what I think is canonically the best suit. Because the human start for this is heartbreaking. Yeah, I think we were talking about this yesterday too, Mike. Where like the human start as well as the elven rogue start, I believe, is just like really like sad. And I think like going like I just think like the mages are really tragic. So like I usually go mage because I think especially elven mages. Obviously, you can't do an elven mage in 2, but I feel like the elven mage is just so it's such a heartbreaking concept because you see like the basically racism, the fantasy racism that the elves face here, as well as being like caged for being a mage. And I just love I just really love the tragedy of that. Is it also heartbreaking that every PC in this game was also brought to the joining, but they all died? Yes. When you think every other character that you could have picked to play, dead. Hawk as a mage to me always will be. Yes. Agreed. I think that because I also romance Fenris as well, and I think that they're like I like the fact that like Fenris hates mages, but then ends up you know, loving a mage. All right, so we have to go back to Orzammar. Where's a blood mage, but still. Okay, so we have to go see Dagna. We're gonna stay away from that area because they want to kill us.
Hello, how can I...
Hello.
It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a Dwarven observer in the Circle since your
I do like that they,
century.
For study.
I need to pack, no.
I like that they, I do like that they recast Dagna for Laura Bailey.
Tuition?
Nothing. The mages need every ally they can get.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me.
Her head is
if you
long.
ever go to the Circle again,
I feel like
maybe I'll see you there.
I feel like the dwarven, like the dwarves, especially like the dwarven women in this game, are shaped weird. Just this specific game, just in Origins. They definitely fixed it in like Inquisition because like Harding and everyone look really cool. But yeah, in this game they're just shaped a little weird. They're like gang. Like look at like why are the arms so long? Like I feel like the men are okay. All right, so we have done that. We have to go to the assembly, which is in the Diamond Quarter. Python arm, just. All right, we have to go up to the assembly. We have to kill someone. Oops.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont
It looks like they just took the female human and just oh yeah, that's literally what it looks like. Get my shit. I'm gonna get my shit wrecked when I go up here.
Rumors of Grey Warden mass recruitment of castless circulating the
Yeah, they're not gonna let me go up.
Is Lord Harrowmont getting rid of the unwanted?
So I went with Harrowmont. for this this playthrough. You going Arcane Warrior? I went Arcane Warrior. So I had canon my Warden as like a little goody two shoes. Like she's just like a very like naive sort of person. So I made her an Arcane Warrior. Oh, awkward. Awkward. Let's see. I'll hit you with a... Stop hitting me. I am literally just a little guy. I am just a little guy. Thanks, lad. There you go. Hee
This should be easy enough.
By the ancestors. Good on
Just
you.
one, I'm raging that they never brought. I'm also upset that they didn't bring Blood Mage back for Inquisition. I'm hoping that they do for Veilguard. Oof. Hello.
Thanks again, Warden.
You're welcome. Don't mind me, I'm just looking around.
Let's get started.
Wasn't Blood Mage in? No, I don't think so. Hold on. Before I start talking out my ass. Yes, it was Necromancy. Dragon Age, Inquisition, Age, Specialization. So it was Knight Enchanter, Necromancer, and Rift Mage. Hi, Lady M. How are you? Yeah, before I start talking out my ass. Shoutouts. Because I rocked my Berserker Reaver mix. Oh, I love that. Doing good. I'm doing pretty good. We're just vibing. Trying to... It's a class phylactery.
On it.
Trying to get through a little bit of this because I wanted to finish. I wanted to finish Origins by the end of July. I wanted to finish Dragon Age 2 in August and then finish hopefully by that time we'll know when Veilguard will come out so I can finish Inquisition. Hi, Quita. Want to be an alchomancer? You already are, Bashman. You already are. Get one step closer to buying a 3D printer. If you want something 3D printed, just ask Joel. Area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. No, be a mistake. Yep, knew that was gonna happen.
Show me what you got. Let's get started.
Yep. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I'm leaving the area. I don't want to deal with that. Come on, you guys. Come this way. Never mind what's going on over there. But, guys... Oh, fuck. I don't... Oh, stop it. I don't want to be here! He's gonna fuck my shit up. If I just... I leave. Think I could leave? I don't know why. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that. Wait a second. Fuck.
I must. You'll pay for that.
You just leave me alone. I don't.
Let's get started.
Yep. 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 Yeah, some guards they are. I didn't fucking do anything.
Grey Wardens present in Orzammar.
It's one of those things where I know when I touch the vials that's gonna happen. And yet I do it anyway.
Grey Wardens endorse
I've done that like 3 or 4
Caroline
times already in the game.
Lord Balin issues
Like a fool. I know several people with 3D printers with urge to print hundreds of random minis. I mean, save up for a cheeky little 3D printer, man.
This should be easy enough.
Ow. Oop. Pardon? Stop it.
Show me what you got. Less fighting, more dying.
I do wish that like you did a little bit more damage when you target someone with like a lightning bolt is wearing metal armor. That's asking a little too much, honestly. But I wish that was a thing.
Caught them in the act.
Caught him in the act.
Times drive people to strange things.
Damn, they decomposed real quick. All right, we're gonna go through here. We're not gonna touch the vial.
Let's get started.
Touch the vial this time, guys.
This should be easy enough.
Promise. Just donate mine to the local tech school.
As you wish.
You're a 3D printer or your skeleton? Please confirm. This is the throne of Orzammar. Yes. Okay. Amazing. Bye.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Oh. Well. Is that a bow? Oh, I have a staff on them. I'm a mage, so I have a staff. Feel like anything I can do in here? Or... Can I sit on the throne? Can I claim it? Swear to God, I had to do something in here. Assembly, speak. Oh, I have to go to the fucking assembly chamber, probably. Okay. They're gonna kick my ass. You guys be cool. You be chill. Really? Really? You guys gonna... I just... Ah, fuck me.
Balin will not allow it.
No mercy.
Son. Horrible.
I need healing.
Leave me alone.
You had it coming.
Oh. Run away. Let's take a Lyrium potion. I'm gonna heal Zevran. I should have healed myself. We're fine.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
We did it, guys. This is Dragon Age Origins? Yes, this is Dragon Age Origins. Hi, Justinius. Okay, sounded like when I had woken up and joined a chat with you, Agent. Okay. Oh, they don't give me... Okay, I was gonna be like, they don't give me anything? Yes, this is Dragon Age Origins. That is the shape rate, so we have to go assembly. Just save.
Right.
Multiplayer. So I'm not playing multiplayer. I know that Vlad or Mike probably know whether this particular game has multiplayer.
You're awfully bold, walking right up to me after coming out against Prince Balin and the Proving. You do know who I am, right? I'm Vartag Gavor,
I don't give a fuck.
the Prince's chief advisor.
Great. Just hear me out. I can explain.
Explain what? That you just realized what a puny
Dragon Age
imbecile
Inquisition is the
Paramount
only.
is?
Gotcha.
To
That's
throw
closed
you
down
off
now, I
your
think.
guard? Hope you keep that sense of humor when the Assembly votes Harriman out on his ear.
Okay. A little hostile?
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind
so
would
quiet.
go to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a
I never actually played the Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. I was never really big into multiplayer games.
Must I summon more?
Don't ask me how many hours I have in Call of Duty, though.
Sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
You know what was fire, though?
Put the matter to a vote.
Mass Effect. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say Mass Effect.
Of my family's mace.
Enough. The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Okay. Hi.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry.
Playing COD
This
is like
the
playing
assembly of the
solo near someone
Only
else.
dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
I was playing some COD before, just because it's double XP weekend. Well, it's double XP because the new season's out. And I encountered some of the most annoying fucking people I have ever had to witness in my life within an hour span. I'm a guest of Lord Harriman.
Oh, Stone, you must be the Grey Warden. I completely forgot about the gate guard.
This one girl was singing
Welcome to
on an open mic, and I was like, can you
I hope
please
you
stop
can
doing that?
forgive our unrest, the
Stop
loss
it.
of
I don't want to listen to your shitty music. I don't want to listen to your
Respect for role
voice.
is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way I can break the
I must
stalemate?
admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord
I used to go Harriman. I now dislike the old man. So what we know about Balin is that he killed his siblings,
More I could do for you.
if I'm not mistaken. Which is why I tend to go Harriman, just because my character I feel would be we're not gonna side with a kinslayer. Alright, let's see. Need to figure out what to do. Ambassador Gainley. Can I not go in? Listen, I need to kill someone here. Fine. Could I please?
Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you?
Who is on the assembly?
Only members of the noblest houses are eligible.
Definitely something I considered, then
Those who
chose them
claim
on a
a
second
Desher,
playthrough. I was like,
general,
huh.
or paragon among their ancestors. As steward, I am a non-voting member. I'm not permitted to voice opinions about the vote, although I am forming some about our members.
Let me know when they stop
Not
recording.
until something forces their hands, I'm afraid. Only Balin or Harrimont can settle this.
Alright, so we're gonna go try to get back into Dust Town, I think. Shape rate.
News of the hour. Lord Harrimont, proven to be working with serpents.
Okay.
Lord Balin's personally defacing statues of the Paragon.
Damn, dude. Don't even get me started on the forest races.
Let's get.
Like with the werewolves. That's like a really tough decision in this game. For me at least. Dealing with like the werewolves. Like, so when you have to talk to one of the werewolves, one of the Dalish who have just been turned into a werewolf, and you have to like basically decide whether to give her like a dignified death of killing her, or just being like, no, you're a monster, you know, it'll kill you on its own. Like, that's an awful fucking decision.
The warden has joined Harrimont. Attack for Balin.
Get out of the way, Zevran! Fucking Christ. Fucking bungling this for me. Gotta go. Stop it. Leave me alone.
Let's get started. Watch out! Let's get started. Right.
Yeah, and then you have to tell her husband. Ugh. Why was this so much easier? I think it's because I had Zevran with me and not Sten.
On it. This should be easy enough.
You would think having like 2 warriors would be like a substantial like boost. Not. Smart chantry. Okay, let's. This goes into Dust Town. I think. I want to say the other side goes into
This is
the
where the
deep
poor
roads.
people live.
Oh, okay. Oh, awkward.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that so much.
On it.
Stop running. Yeah, his main stat is luck. That's why he's like he's really good at staying up in fights. All these people are just like, hey. Hello.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Morbin, a Grey Warden.
You looking for a chance to bring in some coin?
Dummy.
Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few
talking about, buddy?
Above ground.
I'm taller than you.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Hi, Cookie. Rebel.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get
Oh, you're okay. Do you know where I can find Jarvia's base?
Don't make me go back there. Don't let them get me again.
Okay. Noted. Alamar's Emporium.
As you wish.
Increase width by 25%, decrease torso length by 30%.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy.
Man, no, even the male models are still like,
Of course.
why are their arms like that? Do you have a backpack? Hard. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, backpack. Any vials? No vial. What? No vials? Other armor, forced. I only have ropes on right now. It's honestly. Alistair works with shields. Oh, shit. We're gonna get this Roblox looking ass. Crossbow or bow. Ace. Does Severin have? It's not that not really worth it to get that. Let me change out. Ooh, they're red now. They forgot. Oh my, they do look like they're like on hangers. Get wet. Get wet. Oh. Joel's parents put the sprinkler on outside. I was like, oh no, Joel's gonna have that. Get what? Hey, no. I was gonna go tomorrow since you were gonna be home. Hi, Carlos. Welcome on in. Let's see. What's this? Oh, that leads me back. Gotta go this way. Oh, it's Joel. Joel's good. He just got home from work. They can't get into the building.
Spare coin.
I would, but it actually doesn't give me the option. Crazy.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
Okay. I'm looking for a thief who dared steal from the shape
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, I mean this person in?
Hold on.
You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Okay. Whatever. Crushing prison, I guess. Hope that was worth it. Fucking idiot. Hi, baby. Proving receipt. Okay, key to the city. Increased understanding of where society is revealed. Diplomatic cache accessible to representatives of the assembly. Bro would be terrible under investigation. Definitely not Bones' body taken over by a million ants. I wasn't worried about that until you said something. Keep looking for the thief. He didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests he may pass it on to someone in the ground, so we're just gonna be going on a fucking idle dwarf. What happened to the nugs? Nuggies.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
There's 5 silvers.
You're as kind as you are beautiful.
Beautiful.
I owe you when I get back on my feet. If my feet still
Here I can prove its bones. I am playing Call of Duty. That sounds exactly like what a group of millions of ants who's taken over my dear friend Bones' body would say in order to convince me that they didn't take over my dear friend Bones' body. Come on, you ants. Do you know a woman named
Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
I'm being so nice in lobbies and I'm having fun and I'm not smashing my mouse at all. Now I definitely know you're not Bones. Are you getting along with your teammates?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these finger bones.
Often answer the Call of Duty to
serve them, so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base.
Hey Spike, how's it going?
But only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
You're playing the Modern Warfare 2 campaign? I like that campaign. I haven't played the Modern Warfare 3 one. Heard it's dog shit though.
Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little.
Sure. Here's 5 for the road.
You when I go to bed with a full stomach.
You're welcome. Alright. You've learned that Jarvia's Carta base is underneath Dust Town. The doors that lead into the base are hidden. You need a special fingerbone token to enter. Obtain a fingerbone token and use it to gain entrance to Jarvia's hideout. Hello.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick.
Mostly Ghost.
He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Listen, I'm more of a price girly.
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do?
His father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth. I don't like to see a child suffer.
I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promised.
Shawarma? You guys want some? Can I interest you in some shawarma? Here you go, Cookie. There's enough for everyone. For the larva. There's a small slot concealed in the floor. It's enough for a finger. Oh. That's where I got it. What's this? Tom's household. Good morning!
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble.
Hansi's
Congratulations.
talking. Rude mother. Uh-oh. Young. Crushing prison. Why am I so close? Stop that. Stop! Oh my god, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Don't kill me! Sorry, ancestors.
Yoink.
What do they teach you on the surface?
Someone say hello anymore? I know, right?
You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone.
You should say that.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
Yes, and you won't be at Jarvia's when I get there.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, thank you. You're a good person.
Sir, we kill archdemons. Thank you very much.
Say it. The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
Oh, wee smoochy smooch. You never did get your doodle. You left last night. I'm gonna do another art stream next week, and then I'll do your doodle then.
Let's get started.
Girl, if you don't quit. Oh yeah. Rat. No. I don't mean to be rude, Zevran, but could you level up so I can give you lockpicking? Because you're really cramping my style here, bud.
As you wish.
Alright, I guess we have to go find a finger. What the fuck that means. I got a finger for you. When I tell you this is so good. It's so good. A little messy though. Just in case this goes sour.
What are you looking at?
All my homies
stranger?
hate General Shepard. I met your daughter.
I have no daughter.
That's
Could
fucked
be
up.
you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
What did he say?
What? You think she'd die just
I
to
would-
eat that thing? She knows what she has to do.
I don't know if I have any mods around. Can you guys
I
give a
never
shout out for
wanted
Tales
her
Archive for me,
gone.
please?
Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it? That
was fucked up. He's a baby, not a cur, and she loves him.
Look, just tell her we never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home.
That was like
Her mother and I are waiting.
shocking. That's like upsetting as a daughter. Also, my camera's not fucking focused right now. My camera was also shocked by what just happened. Okay, yeah, I know. My brother in Christ. Lord Helmy. Hello.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Her camera's like,
On the
whoa.
surface, there are no castes,
Careful.
and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
You know me, word travels fast.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
Focus, camera, focus. Your views on the cast must be controversial in the Assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dishers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the casts are even necessary.
So you like, I imagine, so you like get to vote on the next king.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of
80
how someone
people?
born into every
Okay.
privilege
Camera, we gotta
definitely
focus up,
wants more.
baby. We gotta focus up.
They're not fond of my views on equality.
And now I don't even know if I'm in focus. I think I'm just like, I'm blind to it all. Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that. And subtle.
What did I just hear? What'd you just hear?
But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
How does the caste system work anyway?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple.
Yeah, I'm an elf from a circle. I don't know how the fuck your culture works.
Then it's the nobles.
Educate me.
Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste
Kings.
is determined by that of your
With a G.
same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. As you wish.
Oh, Ogren! You beautiful bastard. Hey, buddy.
I heard about you, Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on the Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one.
Who did this guy voice in Mass Effect? Oh
Find Bronca, but I guess you're just like all the rest.
my god, you did steal my dwarf beard. Should I know you or this Bronca?
Bronca's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be raised in the last 4 generations. She's a smith. Invented some kind of new coal that burns clean. It's been 2 years since she disappeared down the deep roads, and your boss never gave her a thought. I wonder, what does he think he can get from her now? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the ancients' technology, and he's assured.
Looks like the wrestler shit. He kinda does. It was Rex. It sounds like is it Rex? What are you talking about? What technology?
You are looking for it. Of course, that's all anyone cares about. Well, sod off and sod your mother too. I need a bleeding drink. You
Sounds
keep
like
on
Wolverine
your
from the
errands
90s X-Men
until your
series.
boss really commits to looking. You're getting
My-
nothing but smoke out of old.
It's gonna bother me because it sounds like it might be Rex. Gonna bother me. Hey, bub. Steve Bloom. What he does voice Wolverine. Video games. Grunt. It's a grunt. Let's see. Who's in the original God of War? It's Ares. Oh my god, it's Vincent Valentine from the Dirge of Cerberus. That's also probably why it sounds familiar. Guy's been in a lot of shit. Dragon Age Origin. Yeah, he's grunt and additional voices. That makes sense. Click things. I didn't mean to. Nervous adventurer. What are you nervous about, buddy?
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
My autism for VA strikes again. Usually I'm like, is that Travis Willingham? I can usually spot like Travis's voice pretty well. Also Matt Mercer's voice. What are you talking about, buddy?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass.
Oh.
Take them. I want out.
Okay.
I won't disappear chasing a lie.
All right. See you later. Scurrying away. I usually just look for the people with like weirder names.
Stool to share a brew?
Who are you?
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit. Yourself?
I'm Warwin.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by.
Armor does
What
not
was
match.
his
I
name?
dislike this.
Duncan, something like that.
You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
Who's your unit fighting for?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Work for Balin?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Oh yeah, brother. Never been in the deep roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Who's sending you out?
Balin ordered us in at first bell.
I like how he clearly put on the gauntlets
Some of
first.
the lost tigers.
Last.
Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who else is in the deep roads?
Lord Harriman's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
He's a mixed metals kind of girly, you know? For the drink.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Fuck Bronca. I'm okay.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we
That
heard about.
was
Welcome
a
to
weird thing that
Tapsters.
just happened.
I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
Okay, something.
Aye? Maybe I can help. He should be by the trash barrel. Easy to spot.
Why doesn't
Everyone
Ogren
gives
want to
him a
be my
wide
friend?
berth.
Maybe I should talk to him again. You were no, no. I was not about to defend Bronca. I was gonna say I have neutral feelings about Bronca. Okay, I'm fed. I'm satiated. Hey, Ogren.
Sod off, Duster.
He hates me. He'll love me soon enough. It's okay. Where the fuck? Wrapped? Okay, noted. Noted. We shouldn't defend Bronca in any capacity. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, we have to go back to Dust Town to talk to Zelinda. Okay, let's... God. Alright, let's go to the Proving Grounds.
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was when...
I don't know.
Slowly tear down that cold and mean exterior level. Yeah. That's how I like get to most people. I just chip away at them. Who put my thank you. Here's not Varric. Varric?
Oh. Congratulations and well fought.
Thank you.
My cousin was wise to choose you.
Oh. Can't we just be friends, guys? Oh, I'm stunned. Oh shit. Oh, he got me. Got the tater. Alright. Ah! Hello, Paper Pout. How are you? Welcome on in. How's Baldur's Gate? Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Myriad, or Myriad, whatever you want to call me is fine. We do a myriad of things on this channel, including art, variety game, as well as TTRPG content. And right now, we're playing Dragon Age.
On it.
We're in Orzammar.
Started.
Life is hell.
Not bad for a surfacer.
Okay. That felt pointed.
My arm heals. You watch out, Duster.
Oh, okay. Hello? Proving
Fine
armsman.
to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, if you were hoping you'd take part
Baldur's Gate was great. Are you, was this like a new playthrough that you started, or? Informal action. What do you have in mind?
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Am I facing him? What do I get for
The
it?
younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics.
Kind of knew I'm still in Act 1.
Many
Oh,
hire
nice.
mercenaries to augment traditional strengths.
I've been wanting to do another playthrough of Baldur's Gate, but I feel like it's such a huge undertaking.
But this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
I'll come back for some action
be
later.
here.
I don't want to do that right now. You.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business, unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything, but you're holding the prize now.
What? I don't care who you get this shape raid from. I should shut you down. I should shut you down. What does that mean? How's Dragon Age go? It's going pretty good. We're slowly making a dent in this game. I feel like this game is so much larger than I remember it being.
I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make
I also get really like I get stuck in the side quest sauce really easily, where I'm just like doing side quests for hours and not progressing the main storyline at all.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Okay. Yeah, so the plan is to finish Dragon Age Origins by next week. So I'm going to be playing this a lot off stream as well, and I have played this a lot off stream because I want to get through Origins by the end of July. I want to do 2 throughout August, and then finish out with Inquisition. So the idea is that I'm sort of doing my quote unquote canon run throughs of the original 3 games, so that I'm all set up for when Veilguard releases.
Right.
Hello. Okay, goodbye. Yes, we're romancing Zevran. I know a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you romance Alistair? I feel like Alistair's like kind of like, I feel like he's like the normal choice. I just love Zevran so much. Hi, Chunky, how are you? But yeah, we're attempting to romance Zevran. What happened to Direwolf? So they renamed it to Veilguard for, I believe, a few reasons. Mainly that they wanted the focus of, well, they renamed it to the Veilguard, which I don't really like. I'm just going to call it Veilguard. They renamed it due to they wanted the focus of the game to be on the group that you put together within the game, which is going to be called the Veilguard. And they thought that that was going to be the main focus of the game, and calling it Direwolf, calling it the Dreadwolf, it was Dreadwolf. Calling it Dreadwolf was sort of disingenuous to what the game's experience actually was. That's according to some of the creators for the game. I made my character for Alistair, and then Zev. Listen, he's just so charming. Finally home from being out, got some sick photos this run. How's the dragon aging, father? It's going pretty good. We're slowly making progress. I think we're gonna take a little cheeky break here in a second, and then we'll read through some of the codexes. Go to the assembly. Okay, we're gonna go to the assembly. Here, you leave. That's a weird take. I never expect a title to encapsulate the whole experience of the game. So they did this also with, I believe, Dragon Age 2, where they changed. So I believe Dragon Age 2 was originally supposed to be called Dragon Age Exodus. And they ended up changing it to Dragon Age 2. Well, they did a lot of changes to Dragon Age 2, besides just the name. But
that is exactly it. Joke.
I agree, though. I never expect like a. I never expect for like they could have just called it Dragon Age 4, and I would have been like, yeah, that's a solid title. You know.
News of the hour. Lord Balin's claims that Lord...
I do think that there has been like this sort of emergence of like having to have like
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont, unable to win battle.
Royal Palace, we have to go to the assembly, like having avant-garde names for video games nowadays. And I don't think it's necessary.
On it.
He did a city. The fuck, dog? Okay. Could have called it roast beef. Okay, let's see. Quest completed. Hello, everyone. Wait. Key to the city gate. Can I get in here? No. What's the point of having a key to the city if it doesn't open every single door in the city? Hello? Alright, now we have to go back to... I can just... I don't think I can fast travel, can I? No, it's not gonna let me. I wish I could just fast travel to, like, to Dust Town. News of the hour, Lord Harriman can't strike a pose.
News of the hour. Lord Harriman endorsed by the Honorable Grey Warden.
News of the hour. Oh shit, hold on. Let me... A little bit of an ad coming up, but I wanted to snooze that. Alright. Oh. Like the one where they cry, epic fail. I do want to get, like, one of my, like, main concerns with this playthrough is, like, I do want to do, like, all of, like, the side quests and get a lot of the codexes. Because, what I want to do is I want to read through a lot of the codexes for, like, these 3 games so that I have, like, a very good understanding of the lore going into Veilguard. Not that I don't have a good understanding of the lore, but I feel like I'm brushing up on it as well.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Father wants you both to come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you.
Let's do all that. Okay. Quest complete. Okay. Deep roads. Turn the oh fuck, I have to go back to the Shaper. God, I knew I had something else to do in the Diamond Quarter. She looked like she sifts sands to find tasty morsels. You know, I said something, so we were watching Game of Thrones the other day, me and Joel, and we were in, like, season 3 when Mance Rayder gets introduced, and as this guy was talking, I was just, like, I looked at Joel and I was like, this dude looks like he chews his own teeth. And then I was like, I will not elaborate. Zakia one's own teeth was an insult I used to use. Now, creature, you and I, same brain cell.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar. No orders. Grey Wardens endorse paralyzing Orzammar's military. Lord Balin issues clear edict.
They're just fucking spreading slander? I didn't do shit. Hello?
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude.
You're welcome.
You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
What? Okay. Am I glowing? No. So weird. Okay, find records. Okay, we have to go to the deep roads for that. Put a stop to Jarvia. No one. Bones. Yes. What are you about? Oh, you're Orda. Never mind. I was about to get mad at someone for existing. It's fine. Okay. I have to go to the deep roads. I don't wanna.
Grey Wardens endorse paralyzing.
Shut the fuck up. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Alright. We are going to take a cheeky little break here.
As you wish.
So I can run my dumb little ads and get some more water and go potty. But I will be right back, guys. Stick around. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. friends. We're back. Baklava to eat. It's like super sweet though. Thank you. Yeah, it's like super sweet. I feel like as I've gotten older, it's been like it's harder and harder to like eat sweet things. Hi, Kay. All right.
The deep roads are home to the dark zone.
Nuggy.
Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during the wait.
Let's go bring back the snug.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there.
Yeah, I despise super sweets. Yeah, I have to have it in like Joel and I had like a milkshake yesterday, a chocolate milkshake. I was like, I need to like decompress now that I just had all of that like sweetness. All right, I guess. Oh, let's read through some codex. That's what I said I was gonna do. All right. Oh, we have magic and religion. All right. The caste list. The caste system in Orzammar includes many groups of privilege. The nobility and the warriors above all others, but to a lesser degree the merchants and the smiths and the miners. Tradition establishes a clear hierarchy. But as in any culture, with an upper class, there is also a clear underclass. These unfortunates, the so-called casteless, are believed to be descendants of criminals and other undesirables. They have been looked down upon since Orzammar's foundation. They have taken up residence in a place called Dust Town, a crumbling ruin on the fringe of Orzammar's common areas. Orzammar society considers these casteless lower than even the servant caste. Indeed, the casteless are not allowed to become servants, as it is too honorable a position. They are seen as little better than animals, their faces branded at birth to mark them as the bastard children of the kingdom. Their home district, little more than a slum, is a haven for crime, organized and otherwise. Orzammar's guards seemingly cannot be bothered to patrol its streets. The best that most castless dwarves can hope for is a life at the whim of a local crime lord, ended abruptly by violence or an overabundance of toxic lichen ale. Even so, there is some hope for the casteless, a dangling rope that offers a way up into greater Orzammar society. Since a dwarf's caste is determined by the parent of the same sex, the male child of a nobleman is part of the noble's house and caste. Strangely, it is acceptable for casteless women to train in the arts of courtly romance to woo nobles and warriors. They are known as noble hunters. Any male born from such a union is considered a joyous event, considering the low rate of dwarven fertility. The mother and entire family are then taken in by the father's house, although they retain their caste. The dwarves we know on the surface are also considered casteless once they leave Orzammar, although this is only relevant to those who return, if they are allowed to return at all. Dwarves who leave for the surface, the sun-touched as they're often called behind their backs, lose their connection to the stone and the favor of the ancestors and thus are worthy of little more than pity, for upon dying they are said to be lost to the stone forever. Put that way, it seems a sad existence indeed. I fucking love the lore. Love the lore! The pastry was very flaky. Me and my girlfriend usually buy semi-sweet versions of stuff or share treats when they're too sweet. Yeah, that's what Joel and I usually do. Although Joel likes like sweet stuff, so it's more me just like picking at the sweet stuff that he buys so that I can have something a little sweet. The castes. Visitors to Orzammar should keep in mind that the hierarchies of dwarven society are much more complex than our own. It is easy to gravely insult a man simply by mistaking his position. Since this can lead to unnecessary loss of life and limbs, I will attempt to mitigate the danger for my fellow travelers. The society of Orzammar is divided into nobles, warriors, smiths, artisans, miners, merchants, and servants. Now, you are undoubtedly saying to yourself, we have all of those divisions among our own people. This is a dangerous misconception. Certainly we do have nobility, artisans, merchants, and these positions are largely inherited from our parents. However, the younger children of noblemen often choose to be artisans or soldiers. Sons of merchants may join the army or become servants or apprentice themselves to a craftsman. This is all freely chosen, limited perhaps by the circumstances of birth, but still chosen. What is a matter of choice for most human folk is dictated entirely by birth for dwarves. No one may become a smith who was not born to smith caste parents. A servant who marries a noble woman will never be a noble himself, and although his daughters would be nobles, his sons would be servants, for daughters inherit the caste of their mother, while sons inherit the caste of their father. I have 6 YouTube pulled up for Cyberpunk lore, and they're all 2 hours or more. Fuck yeah! So I've been recently, I've been watching these deep dives into Stardew characters that are like 2 hours long. And I just got finished with one for Penny. And I was like, wow, this is a lot of information that I didn't know. Despite how many hours I have in that game. I love a deep dive. Stardew lore. Life in Orzammar. The dwarves of Orzammar are quite unlike those found in most human cities. Although Orzammar derives its vast wealth from trade with human kingdoms, all dwarves who come to the surface trade are stripped of their position in society. Dwarven merchants are so ubiquitous in human cities that many people labor under the impression that all dwarves are merchants, or that their whole race worships coin and trade. But these surface dwarves are atypical creatures, the ones willing to give up all ties to their kin and sacrifice their rank in order to conduct business. Below ground, the dwarves are a people obsessed with honor, their own and that of their family. Most nobles incorporate chainmail even into formal gowns, because slights and insults often turn deadly. They are a people who revere excellence and strive to achieve it in all things. Even members of the servant caste have been elevated to paragons, usually posthumously, in recognition of remarkable service. Deep roads. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the tags together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They are works of art, with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the imperial highway built by the magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could have been built by magic. Could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrances to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are Genlocks crawling over Bonamar now, tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spread a little further. And the cloud gazers think the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out into the surface. Huh. One day, when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those Darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. City of Orzammar. The dwarves are lauded for their craftsmanship, and the city of Orzammar is one of their finest works. Orzammar lies at the heart of the Frostback Mountains, deep underground. The city arcs outward from the royal palace, which is built around a natural lava vent, continually fountaining liquid rock with both lights and heats the entire cavern. The topmost tier of Orzammar is home to the noble castes, with their palaces fanning out in both directions from the court of the king as well as the Shaperate, which serves as a repository for all dwarven knowledge. The lower tier is the commons, where the merchant's caste holds sway and where the finest works of Orzammar's craftsmanship are for sale. In the center of the river of Alava, connected to the commons by a causeway, are the Proving Grounds, a sacred arena where the dwarves, by ancient tradition, settle their disputes. On one side of the fiery river are the ruins of old dwarven palaces fallen into disrepair, which the locals call Dust Town, now home to the city's castless. On the other side of the river are the Deep Roads, which once joined the sprawling dwarven empire together, but now, after centuries of Darkspawn incursions, are largely sealed off. Nearly all knowledge of this network and underground passages have been lost, even to its builders. I doubt that they're going to have Orzammar and Veilguard, but I think it would be really cool if they had Orzammar and Veilguard, because I would love to see an updated version of Orzammar, like, with today's graphics. Because obviously, like, this Dragon Age Origins looks fine for when it was released. I would love to see Orzammar, like, as it's almost intended to look. Legion of the Dead. Yes, Stone's greetings, friends. You will find ceaselessly is the Legion of the Dead, motto of the Legion of the Dead. That's said there. The Legion accepts all. So I was told by one of the Legionnaires himself, a dwarf who waited quietly at the entrance to the deep roads for the rest of his unit to assemble. They gathered slowly, each equipped with heavy armor and fine weapons, each painted with grim tattoos applied at their funerals the night before. For that is the nature of the Legion. They are all dead. Any dwarf may join the Legion so long as he is willing to give up everything he has. The funeral rites are somber. A final goodbye is said to family and loved ones. Any material goods are dispersed to the heirs, and last words are said, and then it is done. The new Legionnaire marches out into the deep roads, never to return. The Legion fights against the Darkspawn to the last, striking one final blow against the monsters that have claimed so much of their homeland. Many join the Legion to clean the slate. Criminals join to avoid punishment. The dishonored join so that their houses and families need not suffer on their behalf. Bankrupted join so their debts might be forgiven. A very few join for a last chance at glory, but the Legion takes them too. This group hopes to reach the fabled fortress of Ban Ammer, once the Legion's home associated with the greatest of their paragons. Ban Ammer is a holy place. It's lost the last great blow against the Dwarven Kingdom, and its recapture would be a glorious signal to all of Orzammar. But capture it or no, all of these warriors will die in the deep roads. It is a sobering thought, and I now know why the dwarves say the Legion's charge is the battlefield's most frightening sight. They have nothing left to lose. Fingers crossed so fucking hard that Veilguard is good. Dude, I've been waiting 10 years for it. I'll cry. This reminds me very much of like a more... This reminds me of the Night's Watch in Game of Thrones. House Aeducan, Shield of Orzammar. The Assembly has never named a paragon with so little disagreement as there was for Paragon Aeducan. No naysayers, only a single abstention. His worthiness was unquestionable, his favor with the ancestors clear. The family rumor says that the man himself was deeply troubled. Prone to fits of melancholy and self-doubt, never satisfied with his great achievement in protecting Orzammar, he died cursing that he had not managed to save the outlying taigs. Before he rose to Paragon, he was of little note. Memories tell us that he never entered a single proving, never sought to elevate his place among the warrior caste. He spent most of his years prior to the First Blight fighting skirmishes in the deep roads, keeping them free from surface bandits, content to live quietly with his wife and daughters. When the Blight began, it caught Orzammar in the midst of a vicious inter-house war. Most of the warrior caste was caught up in the feuding, for as word of attacks poured in, each great house demanded that the army be sent to defend their taig, and no house would agree to sacrifice their own holdings for the safety of any others. The Assembly was so utterly tied up in infighting that the Darkspawn spread, unchecked, to the gates of Orzammar herself. In the chaos, Aeducan grudgingly took command of the armies. He enlisted the aid of the mining caste to collapse overrun passages, called upon the smith caste to supply them with arms, and bypassed the Assembly and the nobles entirely. With his leadership, Orzammar was saved from annihilation. For his insubordination, he was made paragon, yet he was always considered it a defeat. Felt the same when I went through this area, yeah. Oh, I think it's like, I feel like it's a little more serious than the Night's Watch, because like you obviously have like the Night's Watch who was it Maester Aemond, who is old. Paragons. As I studied amongst the dwarves, I became aware that their social system was as rigid as the stone that surrounded them. From the lowest servant to the king of Orzammar, each dwarf has a caste, a rigid social standing which dictates what he may do and how he may do it. What fascinated me then was that the dwarves, stubborn and proud as they may be, have built in a way to even the lowliest dwarves to bypass the caste system and reach prominence. Any dwarf who has made an achievement of significance can be named paragon, elevating the dwarf above all others. To become a paragon is to be recognized as essentially a living ancestor. Your words are considered ineffable, and the dwarves liken you unto a god. Your family, those who choose to ascend with you, become the founders of a new line of nobility. Indeed, every existing noble house among the dwarves traces its line back to a founding paragon. It is a rare thing, however. In my visit, I learned that only one paragon has been elected in the generations, the smith Bronca, exalted for her discovery of smokeless coal. I met the paragon Bronca only once during my stay, and I considered it an odd occasion indeed. Surrounded by those of her house, this ill-tempered woman was draped in the finest clothing and jewelry, and was obviously revered even above the highest nobles, perhaps above even the king, yet she seemed to enjoy none of it. The burden of being a living legend is great, it appears. Statues of the Paragons are found throughout Orzammar, though nowhere so prominently than in the Hall of Heroes, through which one passes entering the surface. It is a breathtaking sight to behold, great works of stone all seeming to hold up the ceiling above. It is meant to impress upon visitors to Orzammar of all who have gone before, I think. It is also meant to remind dwarves going to the surface and thus abandoning their brethren forever of all they are leaving behind. Welcome back, Queecha. How's Din? Orzammar politics. As dangerous as it is to mistake a dwarf's caste, it is far more deadly to mistake his alliances among the noble houses of Orzammar. Everyone in the city is allied with someone, whether by blood or by word. The nobles do not engage directly in commerce themselves, and that is the domain of the merchant caste. They do serve as patrons. They invest in shops or in artisans' work, and in turn reap a share of the profits as well as measure of the credit. Merchants and warriors alike benefit from service of the prestigious patron. The relative power of each house is ever changing. It is usually safe to assume that whichever noble house holds the throne is at the top of the heap. Below that, things grow into a tangled mess. Houses ally with one another by marriage. They earn rank and prestige when combatants loyal to them or from their own bloodlines win provings. They earn it when artisans they patronize become sought after or well regarded, or when the merchants they invest in become successful. The degrees of power that these achievements confer is so murky, even to the dwarves, that it isn't unusual for nobles to challenge each other to provings over whose smith forges better belt buckles or whose servants have the best manners. Nor is it out of the ordinary to find two merchants arguing over whose noble patron has won the most acclaim, for the rank of patron is the rank of the client. Nowhere is this more apparent than in the assembly, where the deshers, representatives of each noble house, meet. Although the king technically rules Orzammar, kings are elected by the assembly, and so each king must work constantly to maintain the support of the deshers. Kings who prove unpopular find their heirs deemed unacceptable to inherit the throne. Power then passes to another house. The outdoors is dead to me. Is it because you finally deforested everything you needed to deforest? Dwarven faith. The chant of light is almost never heard in the halls of Orzammar. This is hardly surprising, for unlike the elves, who were literally abandoned by their gods, or the Tevinters, who worshipped dragons, the dwarves had no gods at all. Even the concept of worship is foreign to Orzammar. Instead, the dwarves seem to venerate the stone, a name they give to the earth itself. This seems practical for a people living underground, if perhaps a bit unimaginative. For guidance, the spiritual matters, they turn to their ancestors. These ancestors, who are said to have returned to the stone, communicate their wishes to the living via brutal trials by combat, called provings. The ancestors' collective wisdom is maintained by the Shape Rate, which can apparently source records in Lyrium itself. Set above the ancestors, above even kings, are the Paragons, dwarves who have achieved such greatness that they are elevated almost to godhood. These are the great figures holding up the hallway that leads to from the surface, the first glimpse of Orzammar that outsiders see. It's 1,000,000 degrees. Oh, is it? Creature is a dwarf of Orzammar confirmed. Creature, would you, if you were to give yourself a fantasy race, what would you be? Would you be a dwarf? I have the hiccups. Slime. Some ooze. The Canary. Anyone who's traveled far enough to the north will eventually encounter the Canary, white-haired, bronze-skinned giants, a head again taller than a man, with frighteningly calm demeanors and sort of sparkling fire behind their eyes. For quite a long time, people believed that all Canary were male, or that their men and women were simply indistinguishable. It was not until the Blessed Age that diplomats from Ravain were allowed, however briefly, to visit Parvalan, and that they discovered that Canary females do exist in abundance and are quite easily recognized. The Ravaini said the Canary have a certain kindness to them, or at least a conspicuous lack of cruelty, although I did not observe the creatures closely enough to evaluate their character. I'd be French if I were to give myself a fantasy face. French. Hate the French. Redcliffe. I already read this. Ravain. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much as an outsider as in Ravain. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Canary left most of the country zealous followers of the Coon, but resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Canary War. The Ravani refused to be part of their seer. He parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. Chantry prohibition against such magical practice violates millennia of a local tradition. Geography of Thetis. Thetis is bounded to the east by the Amaranthian... I think I read this already. Yes, I did read this already. Alright, we've gotten through all of the culture and history, at least. Hello.
What's this? An elf?
Please don't call me knife here. I'll
Cannot
cry.
allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
You cannot have baklava. Do you let me pass?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend.
But I'm real
Or
strong.
Adesha's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
Girl, you stinky.
What anyone knows? She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2
Watch
years in
this.
the tunnels.
This is a 360. Are darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Deep stalkers.
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on 2 legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs.
They're just little guys.
Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Are there no doors
A
past this
few
point?
outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
Legion of the Dead.
It's an independent company of soldiers.
So I didn't just read
They accept
about that.
no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes or sanity.
Yeah, I really don't
The
want to go to the
funeral
deep
when they
roads, but
join,
alas, we have
swear
to.
Their only goal is a glorious death.
Should go.
All right, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
I'll be back. Alright. Let's see. Where do we get this finger? Get the finger key. I'll have to Google shit. Finger key. Dragon. Age origins. Bone token. Oh, I should have gotten it already then. Do I have it already? Plot items. Fingerbone. I have it already. I'm so smart and intelligent. I already had it. Time to go kill some thugs, I guess. I like that I come into like this completely like foreign city and I completely disrupt the way of life here. I love it, you know. This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in the fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. Or locked. Morgan Freeman here to collect your bones. Well, everyone in the world refuses to put their issues aside unless you, the only Grey Warden left, solves it for them. Like, I don't have better things to do. Why are you making my life so difficult? Don't you know we're in a blight? Hello. Hi.
What's the password?
Uh-oh.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
I get stunned. Hello. Hey, can you, when... Oh boy. When you really boned me here, man. Oh, I'm gonna die. The absolute high, Shiro. Password is password. God, I would love to help you fight this darkspawn, but the collection is really a bigger issue. I will cave in this whole city, I swear. Me just being like, hey, you guys think that you maybe would want to help us fight the darkspawn that are gonna come in and kill everyone? You know, it's kind of a big issue for everyone involved, actually. Like, it's not just like, oh, it's our problem. It's, hello? Me as a Grey Warden.
On it.
What if I just do Balin forever?
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Oh. Well then. It's one of those that we're gonna have to, like... Zevran, you stupid bitch. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Just one of those days. Just die, Alistair. Just die. Alright. This is gonna be one of those ones where we have to, like... Ah! Hi, Weasel. Are we winning? Debatable, really.
What's the password?
Oh.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Mind Blast. These work. Man, this dude's fucking beefy. There you go. We did it. Oh. Almost. Just keep hurling spells.
Right.
We did it. Don't worry.
Let's get started.
Okay. What an excellent point, Weasel. Thank you so much. Right. Thank you. Already a winning son. Hello. Damn, you're fucked on, idiots. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one.
We are ridiculously awesome.
Least favorite thing is that you get injured whenever you get dropped, and they. Yeah, I probably That's fine for now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm dead. I hate. Goodbye. Try to get this guy down. Yep.
This won't take long. As you like.
There we go. We did it. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone.
As you wish.
Team effort.
This should be easy enough. On it.
Easy. Hi, Sithy. The amount of injury kits I run through in this game is insane. The fact that merchants really sell more than like, yeah. Well, it's like, it's them trying to make sure that you don't fucking injure yourself. Aw, shit. Here we go again. Kadari? Okay. Just gonna... Stun? Stun lock? Yeah, you get his ass, Alistair. Oh.
Ooh, now the fun part.
I love Zevran so much. There we go. Fancy vase.
As you wish.
Oh. That's locked. Fine. Not mad about it. Get a little bit. Hello. Hello. Oh, there's more. Like, they don't even know me. They're just attacking me for no reason. I could just be going for a walk.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Are you frantic? Ha! I can see why. Right. Let's get started.
Hello. We did it. So why are they all being petty? Because they're just like, they just don't like me, you know? They don't like my vibes, which I understand. I get that. Like, I don't like some people's vibes as well. But shit.
On it.
Go again. Oh god. Oh, we gotta take care of her. We gotta take care of her. That's bad. That's bad.
Shall we compete for points?
There we go.
Only one shall stand. On it. Let's get started.
I still remember my first battle.
I can see why.
Where's my lyrium potion?
There is your weakness.
Shall we compete for points?
On it.
Shit. Yep. Take care of her like on a supper date? I mean, more like if like the supper date involved me like putting her into a crushing prison of force energy. Yes.
As you wish.
You stop it. You stop that.
You're getting sloppy.
Oh boy. Oh, she fucking regenerated. What a bitch. Okay, this guy's out. Just keep Alistair up. The problem is keeping Alistair up. There we go. A gold ring.
Battle is over, is it? I would have liked to get back at the one who hit me.
Putting your day into a forced prison. Right.
This should be easy enough.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. Hello? Yeah, this one's not gonna go well. Yep. A lot of them there. Right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little strat. A little strat I did last time. I had to deal with this type of situation. Right. You guys? Yeah, out here. Now you hold your position. Right. We're moving. We're moving. We're zigzagging. Is this Dwarficide? I mean... Probably, but you know, it's not my fault. They chose this for themselves.
Come now, defend yourself. Only one shall stand.
See, ye old luring them. That is the strat. Came me out for being sloppy. Called me out for being sloppy. What's wrong with being a little sloppy? Be a little sloppy as a treat. Okay, well, this somewhere.
This should be easy enough.
Uh-oh. Nailed it. Dagger. Don't really need that. Much I was like it, but we need to be mindful of our encumbrance.
As you wish.
What's that?
On it.
Encumbrance truly do be for the weak. It's me. I'm the weak. Barrel. This is bad. These barrels are gonna go up. Yep. Hey, Zephyrin, what the fuck was that? Huh? What's that about? Your perception. You. A joke to him. Oh. Right. Go back here. I think let's just leave a little room. Yeah. Ah, fuck me. It's actually scared me. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Get up, stupid! This is the best angle I could ever imagine. Fight ankles. That's what Alistair does. Alright. We're gonna approach this differently. Alright. Do some injury cuts first. Fuck me. I just gotta let it happen. Just gotta let it happen, yeah. Kind of sad. Let's lift the ergonomic one and that air paint. Oh no, weasel. Right. You guys, we're doing ye old lure him into a corridor. Stay where you are. Oh. Where the fuck did he come from? That's fucked up. Right. telling me that's not gonna blow up? You telling me that's not gonna blow up right now?
Right.
Yep. Right. Get it. Come on. Get up, stupid. Yep. Thank you, Ben. Love you. Mwah.
Show me what you got. Let's get started. This should be easy. Let's get started.
Ooh, nice. 2 leveled up. Alright.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Okay, another level up. Very good. Very pog.
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Hello.
Let's get started.
Cool. Happy birthday!
Let's get started.
No, actually, I could just... Okay. Right.
Right. As you wish. Let's get started.
We've been down here. It's been so long.
Me.
My friend didn't
Oh.
make it.
Yikes. Sorry.
Stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
See you later, buddy. Charity. Up in willpower. Gotta get him some lock picking. Strength. Jump up on. Shield, assault. Yeah, let's do that. In. Magic. Willpower. Oh, what the fuck? Chill. Just rude. You said from the top rope, dude. Oh. Find a dust creature.
I said something wrong.
Oh.
Nice swing.
Come now, defend yourself.
Damn, that was just like that was a disrespectful beatdown. I want that. I want that. What can I get rid of? Yeah. There you go. Kind of into the dwarf side. Want that as well. Suppose I have any elf fruit? Probably not. Nope. Oh boy. Shit. I'm stuck in a bear trap. Stuck in a bear trap. Casey had a lot of feelings about that. Ah! She's yelling at the, she's barking at the.
On it.
Just like this, we have these one neighbors that she's just fucking.
This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough.
Oh.
As you wish. Right.
Girl, you better stop.
Here we go! Stay still!
Shit.
Right. Time for some fun. Not
Shall we compete for points?
only one shall stand.
Let's get started.
Okay.
Has to be my duty for you, death rattle. A bit more dying, please.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Excuse me, off me.
On it.
Like, ma'am, I think you're lost. What are you doing down here?
Let's get started. Right.
Give me some like elf
As you
fruit.
wish.
Hewing.
Right.
Yeah, there we go. Hew. Oh.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Sussy.
Perhaps I could have a try
Oh,
at that.
could you, Zevran? Could you open that? Interesting.
As you wish.
Now all of a sudden this motherfucker's real into fucking open things for me. Oh fuck! Not the spiders.
Time for some fun. Let's get started. Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
I swear to God, Zevran, if you can't open this, I'm gonna... Ooh, Zevran. Ooh, you're on thin fucking ice, buddy. Wish when you got a companion that you could go through and respect them. Sad. Hey.
So, Paramount finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. Hardly convincing when your blades are covered in my men's blood. Kill
They,
them!
they attacked me
Leave the pretty
first.
one alive. I have plans for her.
Excuse me? Yes, it's gonna not go great. Yep. That was gonna happen. Just die, Alistair. Thank you. On command. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do the old wait and see thing.
So, Paramount finally
Oh, they
realized
better
we're
not like
taking the city,
automatically
yet he
teleport them
still
in with
can't
me.
be bothered to send his own men.
So
Well,
mad.
you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
who's king,
Uh-huh.
as long as there's a queen.
Get up and die.
Ladies first, and I'm no lady. Kill them!
Aw, it didn't let them. It didn't. Oh. Damn. Fireball. This lady's a fucking bitch. That's all I can take, guys. I'm at my limit. All right. I'm debating, you know. It's gonna automatically. They ruined my plan. You know, I have a plan. What if I gotta take her out first, but like the ads are gonna fucking kill me.
Taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Will you pick the wrong side, stranger? It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. Hardly convincing.
I wish I have a lot of like persuasion. I feel like I should be able to talk myself out of this.
Pretty one alive. I have plans for her.
I'm gonna move this way. Right. And I'm gonna... Oh my god, she just like one-shot me. That sucks. I think that, I'm gonna have to come back to this because that's gonna piss me off. Alright, guys. That's gonna piss me off, so I need to come back to that. Chain lightning was a literal godsend for this fight when I got it. Thank you so much, Creature. Thanks, Creature. Forgot that I made that modify alerts. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? See. Are going to find some. Get on. Oh, Mortal's live. We're gonna go raid over to Mortal. Mortal's our good dear friend. I'm gonna go raid on over to him. He's playing some Gears 5. Thank you for hanging out, guys.
Didn't ask.
I'm gonna end it all. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna end it all. What do we got coming up the rest of the week? That's an excellent question. I'm off tomorrow and Saturday because all we've lost is on our little after season break. But we will be back over on Creep's channel for some Spaces Between with Little Bones taking the helm as DM, which I'm very excited for. Thank you guys so much. We are going to go raid over into Mortal. Stick around for the raid. And I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye!